Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple days since we did an Illuvium video and I'm, as you know, incredibly excited. So we're doing another one. We've had a few leaks over the past few days. So I wanted to look at those leaks. One is for like the UI design of the overworld exploration. So I wanted to look at that a bit more in depth as well, because that is something we really don't know too much information about. So I'm keen to see how they piece this open world together. So let's get into it. Okay, so first off, we have this screenshot. Now, I believe this is a screenshot of a still frame from the trailer that is upcoming. Von Neumann posted in the Discord talking about the trailer, so that just makes logical sense. And what I love about this is I'm pretty sure the stuff in the trailer, from what I can tell, is going to be based off of the in-game engine, even the cinematic stuff, but it's like, it's, you know, camera panning around to angles that you probably won't get in the gameplay, but I believe it's the in-game engine. So just stuff like this looks absolutely brilliant. Even if it is just a cinematic thing, I love it. You know, you can see all the reflections off the sand. It looks like a bit of water there, and the trees and the mountains. It looks wicked. I just love anything like this. I'm just really excited for that trailer. So that is the first leak that we did get. Now, the next one I want to look at, this is like an early idea. I'll use his exact words. Some early ideas for overworld UI design. So this is not like the game being played and this is what it looks like, because as you can tell, the background here looks more like just one of the still images that they use for artwork, but you can see like the rocks around here look like proper rendered stuff, the character's properly rendered, and then the weapon has just been thrown in there as like a courtesy thing. So it's not actually like a screenshot for someone playing the game. It's just, I think they've just pieced things together to look at what the UI would look like. So as you can see, you got your compass up the top for direction. If I move my fat head and get rid of it, you can see we do have the map in the bottom left, along with two bars. Now, I believe one would be the energy bar, like when you're exploring, you have a certain amount of energy. Once that energy depletes, we'll talk more about energy in a second, but we have the energy bar, and then the other one, I don't know, it might be something to do like with like rocket like fuel for your jetpack or something like that. And then obviously we have the two weapons over on the other side, being the sword and the gun, and it looks like a little like inventory button there, and then obviously we can see our ping and frames in the top right. Now this, I want to have a quick talk about what we can see here, because like in this image, and even though this is a still image, I don't know whether this is going to be an encounter. So something I've seen a lot of people talking about is how will encounters work, and from my chat with Kieran a while ago, basically we talked through it and he didn't want to give too much away because it goes into the lore of the game, but basically you won't be seeing Illuvials roaming around. You'll be seeing like little blips in the trailer that's on their website. You see in one scene a big dome expand out. I believe that is what you're going to see. You're going to see those little blips as like tiny little domes that you're going to then go into, and then you'll like go to a different dimension. I don't know how it's going to work with the lore, and that's where you'll have the encounter. So I don't know if that's one of them there, because it is perfectly round, or whether that's like a plant with something around it. But yeah, I'm really excited to see the exploration when we get into that sort of stuff. The other thing I do love is, you know, you've got the map behind my head once again. And when you've got a map, it makes me think it's going to be decently sized on the open world. So what I'm super keen to see is how big these levels are. And when we go into some of the other images, like I love it when they do landscape images, they have the character, like a person in it, so you can get an idea of scale, and the scale in some of these things is ridiculous. So keen to see how they do this UI. I think this UI looks really, really clean. Personally, I prefer UIs where all the stuff is down the bottom and it keeps the top free. That is just me personally. I don't like maps in the top right corner or the top left corner or anything like that. I like it all consolidated down the bottom, nice and easy. So some other things I'm really keen to see is what else there is in the open world. Obviously, there's going to be mining, there's going to be resource gathering and stuff like that, but I'm really curious to see how the gameplay flow is in this open world. So I like, you just run around, mine some stuff, gather some stuff, and jump into some battles to see if there's any other interesting stuff that we can do. We do have mag boots and jetpacks, so obviously we're going to have some cool terrain to get across and stuff like that. I'm curious to see if there's some underwater area that we can swim through, anything like that. I'm really keen to see. So I got really excited when I saw this, even though it's just a couple things pieced together with a bit of a UI. I'm just so keen to see, because we have seen some stuff on what the battling looks like, but I really want to find out more about this exploration type mode. So moving on from that, we did get the buffalo. This is only the second stage of the water buffalo, I believe. Yeah, stage 2. It's behind my head. Once again, my head's in a horrible spot today, but as you can see, stage 2 of it. Now poison, and poison is, I believe, grass and water. That's how you get poison. So it's the water buffalo at the base, and then it gains a grass attribute and becomes a poison when it evolves. And I think this thing, the water buffalo baby looks cute. This thing looks savage. I can't wait till they get the fully rendered final version of it. I think it's gonna look absolutely savage. But yeah, not bad. I like these little cards that they do, and they have a lot more of these type cards in the Discord if you want to scroll up through character leaks in the Discord as well. Moving on from that, so this is another landscape leak. Now this is what the type of thing that gets me really excited, because as you can see, we have a lot of water here. I'm hoping there's swimming. I don't know why, just something about me. If you've got jetpacks and flying, you've got mag boots, I want to be able to swim. I think it would be cool. I don't know if we will. I have no idea. But it's something that I'm interested to see, because I feel like they have to have a big water area somewhere. Or I think I heard Aaron talk about it in his interview with On-Chain Gaming, about like one area was like a flooded area, but it's like only shallow water, so you're actually walking through it. But I hope there's a deep area. But as you can see here, this is a player, this is a character, to show you the scale of the surroundings. And without that character, you don't really know how big this is going to be, but when you see that, you're like, this is actually a massive landscape. And that's the kind of thing that I'm pumped about. I'm so keen to see how they develop all these. In case you didn't know, I'm pretty excited for it. So then we have this one. Once again, it's hard to know like how big this is, whether this is just a tiny thing on the ground. It could be like a little micro area, but then you look down here and you can see right around my mouse, that's a person there. So it's actually a massive scale once again. At least I'm pretty sure it's a person. I'm going to claim it as it is because I want the big scale. So really, really cool landscapes once again that we're getting leaked. And just the detail that they go into all the plants and stuff like that with developing those and putting all these extra little bits and pieces into them. I appreciate, I know a lot of people don't appreciate the landscapes and the plants and stuff like that, but it just shows the level of detail that they're going to and the quality that they're actually going to for all the game, which gets me excited once again. Then we have this is obviously a battle scene in one of the more watery type territories. So you'll go into one of those blips, you'll enter a battle, this is where it'll take you, and then this will be the battlefield here. Keen to see how that pans out. And then the final image leak that we do have for the last few days is going to be this one here, which is obviously another tree, but I like the way they give you the scale of everything, because that could be a shrub, but they put the person next to it to give you the actual scale. Actually, there's one I did miss. Let's open this up from Discord, and this is the other one that we've had that I haven't gone through. Now, this is the character that I saw in some of the other combat, one of the other combat videos that I made. It had like a little character image of it, like a tiny little square. So they did show us this one as well. This dude looks absolutely savage. I thought it looked like a Tyranitar type thing, but now it's like I don't even know, because I think they've designed all the animals based on extinct animals or endangered or extinct, so I'm not too sure what this bad boy is, but damn, it's savage. It is absolutely savage. So let me know if you know. I should probably know. Like, I feel like I know. There's like that Pokemon that I can't remember the dude's name. It's got like, it's white with like a red stripe on its back. Reminds me of that. Too many Pokemon now to count. I've forgotten. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, I was just getting excited. I'm getting excited to see all this stuff. Maybe we can try and get Aaron on for an interview and ask him and just really rail him in some of these questions. But we'll see how we go. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.